Hi guys, this is Daily Wish here. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel and I hope you guys are doing awesome. Alright, so if you have been trying to manifest money but keep on feeling stuck in the state of lack, well this video is only for you. So today we are going to discuss why a scarcity mindset blocks any kind of financial abundance and more importantly, how to basically shift from this kind of state into the state of wealth and prosperity. Yes, we all face this kind of problem, especially when we know that there is no balance in our bank account and we are manifesting abundance in our life. In that scenario, since the 3D is showing completely opposite, in that scenario what you should be doing and how to shift your mindset completely. So I'm gonna start this video by quoting one of the Neville Goddard's quotation: assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and it will manifest in your world. This is the essence of manifesting any desire, be it money, be it SP, be it anything at all. And this applies to money manifestation as well. So if you are in this kind of situation, well, grab your notebook because this is going to change the way you are thinking about the abundance forever. All right. So let's talk about why so many of us struggle with manifesting money. The root of the problem lies in focusing on the lack of money. As I've told you in the beginning of our video, that it is really very difficult for many of us who are trained to believe the 3D more, that there is no balance in the bank account and yet we are trying to manifest abundance. In that scenario, let's learn through Neville Goddard what he has taught us about manifestation through law of assumption. So Neville teaches that the 3D world is nothing but a reflection, a delayed reflection of your inner thoughts, right? Inner state, inner thoughts, whatever you call it. In one of the books, he has said man's chief delusion is his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. Now, we need to really understand and get down into the deep meaning of this quotation. This means that if your consciousness is focused on scarcity, thoughts like I don't have enough money or how will I pay the bill, clearly shows that you're more aware of the state of lack in your reality. And as we have already learned that our awareness is our currency, so wherever we are investing this currency, it is going to exponentially increase that state of consciousness, right? So if you are investing this currency in the lack state, of course you are going to get more of such 3D circumstances where you are forced to feel exactly the lack of abundance, right? Because this is where you are investing your awareness, right? So now when we have understood what is the root cause of it, let's get down to the main business where we need to understand the reasons why we have this kind of mindset in the first place, right? Number one reason is because your inner conversations are rooted in scarcity. Neville Goddard has clearly taught us that your inner dialogue creates your outer world, right? So if your self-talk is filled with self-doubt, you are more worried about your 3D circumstances, you are fearing about the money, you are feeding the state of lack. For example, thoughts like I'll never get out of debt, or maybe I'll always be broke if things are not going to go well for me, I'll never get out of this vicious cycle. These thoughts only serve to reinforce this kind of reality, right? That is the number one reason. Number two is you are looking at 3D world for the validation. Whatever you are doing, you are always seeking a validation from 3D. Just from law of assumption, we have clearly understood that 3D world is the world of effects and not the causes. 3D is not the cause of anything. 3D is only showing you the effects of what you have created inside your internal reality, right? So please stop looking for the signs, as Neville Goddard has said. Stop looking for the signs. They follow, they do not proceed. So if you are constantly checking your bank account or looking for signs of money, you are focusing on what's missing, which keeps you in the state of lack. Always it is going to still keep you in the lack, right? So that is another thing which you need to reconcile, right? And the third point is you are identifying with the wrong state. Wherever you are, which state is more relatable to you? If you are living in a practical reality where you do not believe in thoughts can create your new reality, of course you'll be reliving the same thing over and over again, because this is where you resonate with the current reality, right? On the contrary, when you start believing that, okay, fine, this is my present situation, but this is completely malleable in nature, this is not set in stone, this 3D reality can change any moment of the time, And if I am able to create this negative reality, I am equally capable of getting a new reality. I am equally able to create a new reality which is more favorable, which is more worthy to live for. Right? So when you have this kind of new thinking going on, you are empowering yourself, you are having faith in your manifestation, and you are somewhere detaching yourself from the 3D reality, and you are reliving the new state of consciousness where your internal reality is now your desired reality. So, as Neville Goddard has said, you must become conscious of being healthy. If you are known what health is, you must become conscious of being secure if you are to know what security is. In other words, to manifest wealth, you must first identify yourself as a wealthy person. You must start looking at yourself as someone who has ample amount of money, someone who is blessed with all kinds of abundance, right? Someone who is not worried about the daily bills, because these bills are nothing in front of this person, right? This person in itself is capable of getting anything that he wants or she wants in his life, right? So when you are going to identify yourself as this person who is wealthy, who is rich, who is secure, who is healthy, and who is happy. And as we know that 3D is nothing but a reflection of your internal reality. Of course, the 3D is bound to change and present to you these circumstances where you are going to feel exactly the same as your desired reality, right? So let's now, once we have identified the root causes of this kind of mental state, now we need to learn how we can shift into the state of wealth. Number one way is, of course, assume the feeling of wealth. The most famous advice of Neville Goddard is assume the feeling of wish fulfilled, and it is going to harden into facts, right? To manifest money also, you need to embody the feeling already being financially abundant. So now just close your eyes and imagine what it feels like to have so much money in your bank account. Just get into that feeling of relief, that security, that joy of financial freedom, that multiple choices that you can opt for because you have so much of money, because you are abundant with money. Dwell in this feeling. This is not about hoping or wishing or something you are still looking in the future and thinking, okay, one day I'm going to have this kind of money. No, it is about knowing that wealth is already yours. You accept this new state as your current reality. And this feeling is the secret to get you your desired reality in the present moment. All right. And the second way of going about is, of course, you can revise your own state of mind. You can revise your scarcity thoughts. So, of course, we all know about this powerful technique given by Neville Goddard, which is revision. You can use this revision technique to overwrite any kind of limiting beliefs and your past experience. That's the beauty of law of assumption. It is not only about the present moment and your future. You can even revise your past experience. So if you had the moments of financial struggle, which you keep on rerunning, in your mind, you keep on thinking about it, you keep on just reliving that moment over and over again, revise it in your imagination. And this time, instead of focusing on the struggle, this time start focusing on the feeling of abundance in this moment. Okay, so whatever event you are struggling with from the past, just re-revise it and just think about it in a positive way and change the final outcome, make it more favorable for you. Okay, so imagine that you always had enough money. You never worried about the bills. The bills, all kinds of bills were, always paid with ease, and that abundance pretty stable in your life. You are not struggling with any kind of, monetary problems. So whenever you are focusing on this kind of imagination, it is not the present moment that you are fixing. It's even your past which you are revising. So whenever you are revising the memories from the past and replacing these memories with positive thoughts, the current scenario start changing as well. All right, so that's two important techniques. Now the third one is, of course, the most simple one is the gratitude, the advanced gratitude for financial abundance. Just trust me, it's such a powerful tool to align with any of your desire in advance. If you go by the Neville Goddard quotations, then yes, feeling grateful for things not seen is the way to bring them into your reality. That's what he has said. So please start every day by giving thanks to financial abundance you already have. Whatever you have right now, it is not that you are not breathing, it is not that you don't have a family, it is not that you don't have a roof on your head, it is not that you are not eating anything, it is not that you are not breathing anything. You still have so much to be grateful for, right? When you start your day by giving gratitude to all the things that you have in your life, you are starting on a very good note, first of all. Okay, and not just that, even if it is a very small thing, when you start paying gratitude towards it, you will see a sudden shift in your mindset, because now you are not focusing on the lack of the 3D reality, you are focusing on the things that you already have in your 3D reality. It is not a wishful thinking, it is already there in the 3D reality. You cannot deny this, your logical mind cannot deny this as fact. It is already there, right? So for example, instead of saying I wish I had more money, I wish I had $1 million into my bank account, instead of saying that, just say things like, thank you so much, universe, for all the wealth, for all the money that I have right now, for all the abundance that I have right now, and I'm grateful for all the constant flow of money in my life. When you already agree on something which your logical mind is also not denying, you are saying that thank you so much for all the abundance in my life. Abundance is not only financial, abundance is in all areas of your life. As I've told you, that you do have a family, you do have a roof on your head, you have clean air to breathe, you have clean water to drink. These are all signs of abundance. When you are agreeing on this, of course you can add one more thing which is still not there. Maybe logical mind would start saying that, what, this particular thing is still not there in the 3D. It's totally fine, because when you keep on saying it in a positive way, and when you keep on repeating it with the facts of your life, you are tricking your logical mind into believing that this particular thing is already also there in your 3D, and that's where the internal shift happens. Okay, then the fourth one is, of course, you need to persist in the state of wealth. Now this one is a hard one for many people. People do not know how to persist. They keep on going back and forth, they keep on believing the 3D, and sometimes whenever they are free and they really want to get past this 3D situation, of course they want to be in the state of wish fulfillment, but that is for a very limited period of time. So when you understand this, that it is the persistence which you need to be continuing, every time you are slipping from the state of wish fulfillment into and falling into the state of lack, you need to remind yourself that this is not what I want. Whatever I want, I need to be in that state, because persistence is the key. So as Neville Goddard has says, to persist in the assumption is to create your reality. Even when the 3D world shows you the opposite, please choose to stay in your assumption of being wealthy. There is no harm in that. The choice is always there with you. Okay, whenever doubts creep in, just keep on reminding yourself that 3D is just a delayed reflection of my inner reality. I do not have to believe what I see in my 3D, because this is completely changeable. Say to yourself, it is done. I am the creator of my reality, and I say I am wealthy now. Say it with confidence and you'll start feeling better. And please trust the process. Do not waver in your assumption. Do not go back and forth. Do not just keep believing the 3D. Do not question your own imagination. Please don't do that. Okay, so yes, these are the things which can make your internal mindset shift from lack state to the state of abundance. And not just that, you can even try visualization. Just 5 or 10 minutes of time every day. Visualize yourself living in the life full of financial abundance, and imagine paying all kinds of bill. Whatever is still pending, you are paying all these bills effortlessly. And not only that, you are even enjoying all kinds of luxuries of life. You're seeing the large sums of money, coming into your bank account. You're feeling the joy. You are relieved from this reality. You are happy in this moment. Just visualize this. If you face problem in visualizing things, then you can use affirmations also. N number of affirmations I've already given. You can say things like, I'm financially free. Thank you so much, universe, that I'm financially free. I'm so happy and grateful that money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am wealthy beyond measure. Money keeps flowing to me effortlessly. These are the things which you can repeat all day long. And last is, of course, you can start living as if. First, accept this new reality in your mind that you are already wealthy. You are not focusing on the 3D reality. Just accept in your mind that whatever I am seeing in my 3D, it is not my current creation. In the current moment, I choose to be wealthy. And how does a wealthy person feels like? What is it that you should be feeling by being wealthy? In this very moment, focus on that state. Start behaving as if you are already wealthy. This doesn't mean overspending, your money, whatever you have presently, but rather it is focusing on shifting your mindset. For example, instead of saying, I can't afford this, how can I, go by my day with that little amount of money? Instead of saying things like this, say, I choose to invest my money wisely. Whatever I'm spending, I'm getting 5 times or 10 times of the spent money. Okay, these are the things which you are telling yourself, in your mind, whenever you are even spending $1 or $2 in the market. It's fine. Understand this thing, that manifesting money isn't about chasing wealth. It is about embodying the state of abundance. It is about knowing that you are wealthy in your mindset first, and then you are going to experience the same kind of wealth in the 3D reality. Please know that it is you who's the creator of everything in your 3D reality. So when you choose being the creator of your reality, when you assume the state of being wealthy, the outer world, which is your 3D world, has no other choice but to reflect it back to you. So please stop focusing on what's missing and please shift your awareness to what is already yours. Persist in the feeling of financial freedom and watch your money flows effortlessly into your life. That's all in this video. If you really found this video really helpful, please give it a big fat thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And please don't forget to subscribe for more insights on Neville Goddard's teaching and manifestation. Until next time, assume it, believe it, and live it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram ID is My Daily Wish. And if you are looking for one-to-one coaching, you can drop me a DM on my Instagram, My Daily Wish, and I'm there to help you out with all the details of the coaching program. I still have few seats left, so if you are really willing to take some guidance on this one-to-one coaching program, please go ahead and drop me a message. That's it for today. I'll be meeting you very soon in the next video. Until then, please do take care of yourself and happy manifesting.